Hello everyone, my name is TheMadScorpyon and welcome to a guide on the Exotic Khvostov and how you can earn it. From this point, a few prerequisites. I do not believe you need access to the basic legendary version of the Khvostov. However, in order to actually get the chest to spawn right here, you do need to acquire all of the Traveler's Vision collectible balls that you can find throughout the Pale Heart. That is required in two different ways, one to spawn the chest and other for some resources that you collect from it, that being Motes of Light. As you find all of these, you will earn 1 per Traveler Ball, but you will need 17. So the rest of them can be actually found from the overthrow bosses you find throughout the Pale Heart. 1 in the Impass, 1 in the Blooming, and 1 in the Landing. There is a daily zone that does have some forced matchmaking. However, there is only 1 you can earn per boss per day in each region. So this will be at least a few day process, at least 3 of them, as you will need the 9 remaining from the 8 you get to get the total amount that will convert the Motes of Light into an exotic Mote of Light, essentially, that will allow you to access this chest. Now again, you will need all the Traveler Balls to spawn the chest, but you don't need all the Traveler Balls or anything to earn all the motes. So if you want to do the bosses first and just do the 3 days and go about on a massive collection spree, you can do that, but you cannot get one without the other, essentially. So with that, I'm going to then go into the next section of the video, which is going to be a guide on how to find all of the Traveler Balls throughout the Pale Heart. There is one necessary mission you need to have done, and that is the Micah Cyst quest, at least up until the second Cyst mission, the Searing Light one. As once you earn access to this mission, it will open up a cave in the Seclusion right here, where at least one of them is located. However, the rest are just roaming and finding them. Some are long walks, so I will narrate and let you know quick as possible when I will be speeding it up. But with that, that is all I have to say on how to earn the Exotic Khvostov, and I hope you enjoy. The first of these Traveler Balls can be found backtracking from the initial spawn towards where you entered the Pale Heart at the start of the campaign, but you do not have to go very far. Essentially, after you exit the building, you only have to do a few jumps across and you'll be able to find a Traveler Ball not far away. Finding each of these Traveler Balls will have a lengthy bit of dialogue that I will go ahead and skip past and make its own respective video in case you want to hear.
There's an imprint of the traveler's experience.
In the Landing, you're going to want to go to the spawn and take an immediate left, as it is practically just one jump away from the initial transmat. From the same location, you can then head to the Refraction, the next area over from the Landing. Now, there will be a speed up as this is a bit of a walk, but I will slow it down once I get to a point you need to actually stop and pay attention. Otherwise, just do your best to keep track, as it is mostly linear getting to this place.
I can feel the traveler's presence radiating from this object.
Fast traveling to the Blooming, you'll be able to head to the door that is the immediate exit towards the next area, but you will have to climb a tree to find the next Traveler Ball, so make sure you have your jumping boots on. This is the part where you will need to have the Cyst quest progress. If you have it already done, you can then head off of that same tree and head towards the Seclusion area, aka Zavala's cabin. Once you get there, you will need to head into the Cyst area and follow the path I will show you on screen.
From its blighted prison.
I feel impressed.
From Zavala's cabin, you're going to want to head to the Divide or the Ice Wall area, which this will be a very, very long walk. And I tried to go the other way already because it is frankly closer towards the end of the path between the Divide and the Impass. However, there is a bit of a ledge that prevents you from going the back way, so you will just have to walk the ice wall entirety, all the way practically to the top. Aside from that, it is a pretty linear path, so just be sure to keep heading forward as far as you can until you reach the wall itself.
The traveler's memories and experience.
In stark contrast to the Divide and the Long Walk, after you transmat to the Impass, the next one will practically be within eye line of your fast travel point. But it is in an odd place that might be a little bit hard to initially get the collection on. At least hard for me.
The traveler's experiences are imprinted on this object. I can feel them.
Using a skimmer, I was able to jump the gap and fast-track my progress a little bit, but this is a relatively long walk as well. This is pretty much running the full mission of the Zavala and Tarj quest. I won't say anything for spoilers, just in case. But, again, it is a pretty linear path until you get to one point where you'll need to take a sharp left into a nearby tree. Getting to this spot, once you see the red light, you'll turn left and go behind the tree to claim the last Traveler Ball. From this point, that is where you can go back to the Speaker's Refuge and place all of the visions of the Traveler and spawn the chest. Now again, if you don't have the additional motes for the overthrow, I'd recommend go ahead and doing that. But otherwise, that is all you need to access the key to open the chest that will give you the Exotic Khvostov auto rifle. With that, my name is TheMadScorpyon. I will see you in the next video.